would recommend knowing why you are doing this and if there's anything else you could consider doing. Literally anything else. If there is, go do that. I say this with peace and love and a lot of jadedness, okay? This is the message I wish I could give my younger self. So instead, I'll give it to you. Figure out why you're going, why you want to go back to NP school, right? Is this because you want to make more money, have more flexibility in your work? Maybe you don't want to work nights and weekends or in the hospital anymore. Maybe you want to be able to make decisions instead of following orders. You want to be the one writing them. All of those very valid reasons. Those were pretty much my reasons. I also just I knew I wanted to do primary care. I wanted to get to know people on a long-term scale versus a short-term scale. I wanted to be able to save the world and blah, 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 and help them fight disease before it happens and all of those things. And that's not the healthcare system that we work in that really allows you to do most of those. Granted, I do get to know my patients. I get to see them on a long-term basis. And I like what I do with the caveat of if I knew what I was getting into, I would have chosen something differently. Okay. I did want more money. I wanted more time with my family. And I wanted a little bit more autonomy. And there are other ways I could have gone, I think, that would have gotten me there. But that's not what I chose. It's grueling, the job of it. There's a lot of, you never know everything, and you need to be willing to spend a lot of time learning. Like I probably spend at least 30 minutes a day listening to podcasts, reading articles, like learning so that I can better provide care for my patients. There's a lot of responsibility because if you miss something, like that's someone's life you could be screwing up. I don't think I fully realized the weight of that. And the workload is simply too much. It is simply too much because of the healthcare system we're working in. And depending on the specialty that you're in, it can be soul sucking, like primary care. You know, like it's not that well paid for what you're doing. And it is all consuming kind of, it can be in your life. So, not all specialties are like that, right? Like derm, probably great lifestyle. Okay. So it depends on what you want to do, but I would just have a real hard sit down with yourself and say, what are the actual things I want out of this? And if it's money, more autonomy, more time with your family, maybe explore other things that would be overall less soul sucking. And if you sit there and you're like, no, like that is what I want, then at least you know, okay, then you have the thing in you that will keep your spirit alive as you go forth. And then you can stick around and I'll try to give you all the tips that you can so that, we hang in there the best we can. Anyway, that might not have been what you were looking for. Sorry if it was too honest. Have a great day. Bye.